Hello, today I'm going to draw a picture inspired by David Hockney. So basically we're going to draw like a winding road in the hills. So first, let's draw the road. So take a light bluish gray color, and we're going to draw just a big curve all the way to there. Then let's make the road thicker, so one more line. So it's gonna be more narrow as it goes on. Yeah, so it should start out pretty wide right here and then slowly get narrower. Let's make a bend right here. Then we'll color the road in. Okay, now let's draw the things surrounding the road. First, I'm gonna take darker blue. I'm gonna outline some part of the road. I'm not gonna outline every single part. I'm just gonna break off sort of a little bit and then keep going. Then I'm gonna probably stop right about here. I'll draw some on the other side too. Draw some in the loop. And I'm gonna probably stop around here. Alright, there we go. So there's gonna be a bunch of trees right here. So let's first draw the leaves. So for the leaves, start right here. Just gonna be squiggly lines. Same thing on the bottom. To right here, and then you can color this whole. You can color the bottom in. Don't color the whole thing, because for the top, we're using a different color. So just make the same squiggly lines in the middle, and then color the bottom half. Okay. Now let's take a lighter green. Let's color it in half of the top, half. Let's leave the very top blank for now. Okay, let's make some squiggly lines. Okay, now let's color the very top with the lightest green. We can use black to outline the lower part of the leaves. Also draw some leaves on the trees. Now let's draw the trunks of these trees. First, take a brown, then draw straight lines down. Make sure they are close to the lines are close together. Because we can color the inside to make the tree trunks. Some could be thinner, so just one line is alright. Then you could change color to a different brown, like maybe a reddish brown, to draw more tree trunks. There we go. Now take a green, not that dark, to draw the grass that the trees grow on. Or just color the whole thing. But don't color this spot since this is not grass. For the tree trunks, you could outline some with a black Sharpie to make it stand out a bit more, and some you don't have to outline. You can also draw some patterns on some. Then you could use a darker green to draw in details on the grass. Then take black to draw some grass blades on the grass. Okay, now take a darker green. Take the darkest green you have and color in the background. This with it. Okay, now take black to draw in some tree trunks. That is shadowed, so you can't really see the color. There you go. Now let's draw the hill that's behind the trees. So take a light green, yellowish green, draw the outline of the hill, then color in the bottom. Leave the top blank for a second. Then take a yellow to color in the top. If the gradient effect's not that good, you could just draw some patterns on top of the hill, like that. Then take a darker green to draw some shadows on the hill. You can also take a dark green and draw some leaves on the trees with this dark green. Sort of blend the dark green with the slightly lighter green. Just draw some leaves. Okay, now let's draw the other side of the road. So right here, it's gonna be like a sort of brown thing. So take like a reddish brown and draw a curved line from there to there, and then color this whole thing in. Okay, now take a very dark brown and draw some lines, patterns on this brown. So just draw curved lines from one side to the other, just like that, and it'll be fine. Alright, there you go. Now let's draw some patterns on the grass that's behind it. So we want to take our red. First, let's use dark green to draw some more bushes though. So take your dark green, just draw bushes behind the dirt, or the brown thing. There you go. Now take red, and then draw a curved line that follows the roads with the house. It's right about there. Make sure to draw them close together. You can draw 4 or 5 lines. If you have space, you can draw 5. Now just color in everything till here green. So mark off the spaces that are change colors. So right here is gonna be light green. Then right here, around the red lines, it's also gonna be light green. Right here, let's draw a tree first. So use brown to draw a tree trunk, then use dark green to draw the top of the tree. Okay, now let's take our black Sharpie, let's draw some details on the tree. Draw some details on the trunk, and the leaves as well. Then take a dark blue, we're gonna draw 2 lines. That's around the grass area. And right in the middle, this part, the grass is gonna be a bit darker and bluer. So take like a blue, green color, and then color in the middle. There you go. Now you can take a dark blue color to draw some patterns on the green grass, just like that. Then take a darker green to draw them on the light green. Okay, the fields that are behind the road, like around these parts, is gonna be multicolored. So you could use colors like pink, orange, dark yellow, and green, and blue. First, I'm gonna start off marking off the pink parts. So this field's gonna be pink. This field right here is also gonna be pink. Oh yeah, first remember to mark like the horizon. This line right here, so don't draw over it. This line's also gonna be pink, and there you go. Okay, time to color them in. Alright, now time to mark off the dark yellow ones. It's actually the best to leave sort of like a blank line between the colors. So like a blank line right there, blank line, like right there. Just leave like a space between the 2 colors. You don't have to leave it between the roads and colors. Okay, now I'm using green. So same thing, remember to leave like a blank space between the colors. Okay, now just take the same color that you drew the path with, then just color in the spaces in between the fields, just like this. Okay, now let's take a darker variant of each color to outline it. So for dark yellow, it will be orange. For pink, it'll be like a purplish color. And for green, just use dark green. Or blue-green. I'm gonna use blue-green. There you go. since these planes are behind these hills, where let's make them actually look like behind them. So let's make some shadows. So take a gray marker. Take a light gray marker, and we're just gonna lightly color over the thing. So this hill's in front, so the hill's in front, we're gonna color the back. The back places shadow, just like that. Just give some shadows to the places that are covered or behind the hills. Just take a darker gray to drop in some of the parts that are directly behind it. So right here, right here, just like that. Okay, now let's move on to the sky. For the sky, just use a light blue, it'll be fine. Okay. Now let's draw some details on these things. So wait, first of all, let's use our black Sharpie to draw a line that divides the sky and the ground. Okay, now just take a darker version of each color to draw some details on the thing. Draw different patterns, like spirals. And then you could use or you could use a different color, like if you, what do you call it? Dark yellow, use red to draw some squiggly lines, like that. Draw some dots. And of course you could leave some blank as well. Okay, let's outline the frame real quick. Oops. Okay. Nearly done. Let's make some final tweaks. Just add some patterns. Add some shadows. Then, okay, now we're done. Let's peel off the tape. Oh yeah, taping the frame gives you a really cool white frame, so when you're using it like drawings, you could definitely use that. But you have to color the background or else it's not gonna work. So if I peel this off, I should get a frame. Since the tape protects the white space around it, so you don't color on it, so it leaves it blank. Okay, I hope you liked this video. If you do, please subscribe and like to see more awesome content like this. Bye bye. See you next video.